Hello and welcome to this edition of China Daily Big Talk. I'm Li Hanqing in Beijing. Today we're very glad to have the Minister of Economy of Lithuania here with us. Good to have you with us, Minister.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be there.
For starters, could you tell us the purpose of your current visit to China?
We were invited together with 26 countries from European Union and Europe to participate in the Fourth Chinese-European Forum to reach a win-win situation in the economy. And, your government encourages investments from European Union go to China and from China to European Union in order to improve trade and investment guarantees the preservation of the old job places and to create new jobs.
Speaking of investment, in which field do you think the Lithuania side desires more investment from China?
Lithuania is in a very convenient geographic place. It is a sort of hub between East and West. You can reach easily Western countries, Nordic countries, and also former Soviet Union countries as Russia, Kazakhstan, and going to China. So we are dealing with transportation of cargo. We have a non-frozen port in Klaipėda, which is connected to Guangzhou, and I think it's not properly used yet, but there is a lot of room for improvement in this area. Also, the investment can be in energy efficiency, in construction, in machinery building. Lithuania can offer a lot of for example, we have very well-trained labor force. We have a lot of engineering staff, technicians. Also, we are producing high-tech equipment. Lithuania is well known for biotechnology. So I think we can cooperate in many areas.
I know that you just took your position as the Minister of Economy last December. So what kind of plans and expectations do you have for the Sino-Lithuania relationship in the future?
We have bilateral relations and trade relations. And of course, the trade balance between Lithuania and China is negative to Lithuania. So we should improve our trade balance and also the investment into Lithuania too.
It is reported that the economic growth of Lithuania will hit 3% this year, which is quite remarkable and is the most rapid growth among all the European countries. So what factors do you think contribute most to this growth?
Of course, we would like to have the growth like in China. It's expected to be more than 7%. But of course, we are happy with 3%, which is estimated for Lithuania. And, if our businesses want to expand, so of course they should invest. Another source is exports. We are exporting a lot of our goods to, our home region, that is not northern countries, Baltic countries, and also the major direction is Russia. So, of course, if the situation in Eurozone will improve, we also expand our exports to other European Union countries. And also our purchasing power of our people is increasing because the salaries are increased. During the crisis, they were cut down.
So speaking of Euro crisis, I know it has influenced a lot of countries in the region. So how has it affected Lithuania?
You know, at the beginning it was really very damaging effect. But later on, our businesses somehow have had restructured themselves, also improved the productivity. Unfortunately, you know, a lot of people suffered, especially pensioners, because their pensions were cut. And as I've mentioned, the salaries were cut, but we somehow survived.
So in your trip to China this time, have you talked with any representatives from the Chinese companies?
Oh, yes. A couple of days ago, the memorandum between CMC Engineering and Lithuania Kaunas Free Economic Zone was signed, memorandum for investment. And I think that this will come true, and you know, in the nearest future, the contract will be signed.
So speaking of investment, which field in Lithuania do you think has the most potential to grow in the future?
You think energy efficiency sector is you know, very, very promising because, you know, we are very dependent on imported gas and electricity. We want to do more on renewables, on biomass, on wind energy. We are considering whether to build a nuclear power plant, but it's not decided yet. So energy efficiency, building insulation, because they are not very effective concerning consuming energy. So renovation of the buildings as public and private. These are, you know, the main tasks what we are to do. And of course, investment into new technologies. As I've told, we have good experience in laser technology. We have good experience in biotechnologies, products, producing. And also we have very well developed informational technology infrastructure. IT infrastructure is perfect. We have very high-speed internet in Lithuania and also well-developed mobile technologies.
Speaking of nuclear plant, could you tell us more about it?
You know, we had Ignalina's nuclear power plant, and in negotiations, in associations treaty to European Union, when we joined European Union, we were to shut down it. And as being a nuclear producing energy country, we plan to build a new one, but now we are calculating the costs, which is more profitable, whether to produce energy and electricity and heat from the renewables, especially from biomass, or just to concentrate on nuclear. But Lithuania is a small country, and together with Latvia and Estonia, maybe having these regional partners, we would be able to do that. But now we are calculating which is more economically effective.
As the new Minister of Economy, do you have any past experience related to China?
Oh, yes. You know, I've been the member to the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, and I was the reporter on OECD countries, and of course China is one of the major players on the global world, and you know, wealth center. It's becoming the wealth center of the world. So I closely, you know, looked at the China's economy, and well, I know it rather well.
So how do you value the China's economic growth recently?
Oh yeah, it's you know, very important player in the world economy arena, and well, I think the other countries like United States and the European Union realize that without China there is no future for the world economy too.
At last, could you introduce the advantages of investing in Lithuania to our Chinese audience?
Of course, Chinese investors are welcome to Lithuania because I've told we have excellent infrastructure. We have 7 free economic zones with tax exemptions. We have a well-trained labor force, very motivated and active, well-educated in engineering. Also ICT infrastructure. So I think that, you know, you will find friendly environment, and the Ministry of Economy will assist all the investors that are coming to our country.
Once again, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.